And welcome back inside K-Speedy Sports Extra. I'm Zach Fox. It's now time for our End Zone Team of the Week for Week 1 of the high school football season. We're going to start off with the Jayton Jaybirds as they get the big win over Garden City as they get that one 68-20. The number 4 team in 6-man Division II taking down Division I in Week 1. Next, we'll speak with head coach Josh Stanaland. Alrighty, Coach, entering year 14 with the Jaybirds as being able to have a dominant reign, and that's starting once again this year. Obviously, being here that long, you know all the cliches. You want to take it game by game, but this is something that you guys have been waiting on 7 months for. Yeah. And being able to take a higher rank in Garden City at the beginning of the season, something you guys prepared for all offseason, and not only to come in and win, but dominate the way you guys did. It's got to be the perfect start for the season.
Yeah, and it was awesome. You know, we love playing. You know, obviously we get to host the Gridiron Classic Week 1 every year, and so for us to get to play a quality opponent every year Week 1 gives us something to look forward to over the summer. You know, we count down the days to that first game, and so obviously we have a ton of respect for Garden City. Jeff Jones, their head coach, is a good friend. They're always good. They're well coached. They do things well, and so for us to get to play against them was great, and then to play as well as we did was a lot of fun. Proud of these kids.
We're used to Jayton winning the way that they have all the way back since 2015. You guys have had a winning season, and so being able to take that up, but to start this season off, we always know that coaches want to plan for a tougher non-district to kind of get you ready for a better district, but being able to go up and face a D1 competition, and you guys come out the way you did, what do you think the benefits are of going up and playing that upper competition?
Yeah, so we talk about it a lot. You know, everything that we do from beginning of the season till the time district starts is about our growth. And so we want to play people who are going to push us and expose our weaknesses and make us better. And Garden City is just the first chance that we had. So, you know, that's going to continue this week with a great Klondike club, and then going forward throughout our non-district. So, yeah, we schedule tough in the non-district to try to make us better, because our goal, we talked about it today, we're not winning any trophies this week or next week. We win trophies in November, and that's what we're looking forward to.
Coach, you mentioned earlier about the Gridiron Classic, the 20th annual. You guys are proud to be able to host again this year. See some of those top 6-man teams around and frankly in the state. But not only from that, but you've maybe from a coaching perspective, been able to see these teams up close and just see what these teams are like for this upcoming year. And it's got to be better knowing that the home fans are there behind it as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, it's, you know, and I've been doing it long enough now that the coaches that are coming to this thing I consider good friends, and so getting to see those guys and getting to see their programs, and like you said, teams are coming from all over the state, and so we get to see a lot of good football. These guys get to go to the bleachers and watch a lot of football, some different styles than ours, maybe potential playoff opponents and stuff like that. So yeah, 20 years strong, and we don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
Let's head back to Week 1. You guys, obviously you got to be very pleased with the offense. Explosive, very creative at times as well, and be able to put up those 68 points. But it's probably the defense that really stood out the most. I mean, this team being able to put up 52 points last year, and you guys hold them just to 20 for Week 1. That's going to be something that you're very proud of.
Yeah, and that's we talk a lot about, you know, just running to the football. And these guys, obviously, we're fortunate because they're very athletic, and so they compete really hard while they're on the field. They compete with each other in the best possible way, because you know, we're playing 10 guys defensively right now, and while they're out there, they're competing for snaps. And so yeah, we talk a lot about fighting for time and run to the football, and you know, my favorite play of the ball game, Garden City breaks a long run, and it looked like it was going to be a touchdown to everybody in the stadium, but we had 2 kids who ran him down at the 3, and you know, I think a lot of teams might have been okay with that, letting it be a touchdown, and they did score on the drive, but it took them 2 plays to do it, and we talk all the time about just, you know, bleed slowly, you know, and proud of our kids, proud of their effort that they play with and the intensity, and I think we got a chance to be pretty special.
Finally, let's talk about Klondike, a pretty big road test. You saw what Klondike was able to do last night against Happy. That's also another D1 school, so the 2 D2 schools taking down the 2 D1 schools, so that's pretty awesome. And now these 2 taking on each other. Pretty exciting what you guys were able to do last year, taking them in 3 overtimes in the win. I guess how excited are you able to see them once again? Yeah,
we're fired up, you know, and we got to watch them. We watched some film today and watched them live last night, beat Happy, and you know, Happy's was the number 3 ranked team in Division I, and Klondike took care of them, and so we're excited for the opportunity, and we obviously respect Klondike. Like you said, last year was 3 overtimes, and to end up getting that win, and we're going to their place this year. Coach DeGraffenreid does a good job. We've got a former player who's an assistant over there, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great test for us, but it's a test that we look forward to taking.
For sure. Best of luck. Let's hear from some of those players. Alrighty, being able to come in and start off week 1 with a bang. I know it's something that everybody was looking forward to for 7 months now. It seems to be a really long off season, especially with how successful this group was. But how fun was it to be able to put on a show that you guys were able to do, not only against the number 10 team in D1, but also in front of the home fans?
Well, it was really awesome because even though we've been looking forward to this season, the fans have especially that long wait, and it's always good to have a really good start like that. And it's been a while in the gridiron since we actually 45 someone to start off with.
For sure. And dominating on offense, solid on defense. But now you got to take that into week 2 on the road now to Klondike. You saw how great of a game that was last year. I guess what are you looking forward to the most with seeing the Cougars?
Just the competition. It's always fun to get a team that's really competitive, really good like that, and especially early in the season.
Tell me about being able to go in and not only to start off 1-0, but start off in a dominating fashion you guys were at home.
Yeah, it's great, you know. It changes the atmosphere in the locker room, you know. These guys, it keeps everyone excited and ready and hungry to see what we do in the future.
Got Klondike up next, being able to see that 3 overtime win last year. I guess what's something that you like to take from week 1 that worked so well heading into week 2 on the road?
Yeah, I would just say our defense really is what is going to carry over, and it will. These guys are great, you know. We always play really hard, and we always do our best.
And finally, I mean, this team is used to winning, but being able to come in and have as good as a game you guys were able to have week 1, I guess what do you do as a team, as a collective, to make sure to not get complacent, to just take it 1 game at a time?
Yeah, we just, you know, we try not to look ahead too far. We just stay in the now, you know, just 1 practice at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 game at a time, and just really just strive to do our best that day and keep that rolling.
And there they are, the Jayton Jaybirds, the End Zone Team of the Week. More KCBD Sports Extra coming up next.